Alrighty, hello everybody. I just wanted to make a really quick stream here of of the colonies in high definition. It turns out I was an idiot assuming that Facebook would stream everything in high definition, so I've gone out and made it so I am doing it now. So now you're able to see almost what I see. I just want to do a quick video showcasing all the colonies and autofocus. Come on. I know it's really late, and I'm sure not many people are going to be watching. So now you're able to. That's okay. Alright. So, real quick footage of the colonies. We have my Grand Colony, the Red Army, Camponatus Novaboracensis, and they are about over 1,000 strong, with about 3,000 more well on the way. Let me get them out real quickly. I don't know why I want to do this when I'm totally not ready, not prepared. Oops. Knocking stuff over. 1 second, I have to move this colony first before I can slide them out. Don't drop the ant colony. Alright, 1 second guys, sorry I'm moving an ant colony real quick. Stay. Okay, so let me move all this. See, hopefully the video is a lot more clear in HD now. I feel like such a fool for trying to stream ants without realizing that I wasn't streaming in high definition. No wonder people were like, I can't see what you're talking about. It's like, you should be able to. Hold on. You're going to ride the ants for a moment while I quickly move the colony out here. Alright. So I'm trying to make this a relatively quick video. And here, you girls, stay there. How's it going? How do you stream in HD in case I want to do an ant stream? You have to have an external software program like I use OBS. Hey Scott, how's the video looking, man? Looking nice and high definition? Alright, this is the Red Army. This is Camponatus Novaboracensis. And this is the main nest. We have nest number 2 and nest number 3. The main nest is where the queen resides. She's going to be in this chamber right here. So once I remove this, hopefully you guys can see her. Now that big old glare. You can see her butt, kinda. I know the glare is horrible. But there's her gaster right in the center of the screen. But yeah, she has been a very, very busy queen. If you can't tell. But yeah, this is the main nesting area. Starting to see lots of pupae here. Got a bunch of brand new eggs right here. Probably laid earlier today. Some eggs here. But yeah. These girls don't really mind that much light, but I still try to be relatively quick. I don't want to cause like a mass panic. Alright, this is the second nest. This one's more about brood. And then the bathroom area is the back 2 or 3 layers. And this is where they always have brood right here. There's never not brood there. And this is kind of like the resting area for a lot of the workers that go into the outworlds. Right here is where they have been constantly trying to chew through the tubing. Let's see if it autofocuses. Yeah, you see that white powder right there? That is remains of tubing. that that they have been chewing up. Let's see if I have an example here. Ignore the piece of cotton on there, but you can clearly see that tube right there. Focus. Yeah, that's them chewing. That's this colony. They're going to cost me a lot of tubing this year, I think. And the worst part is like, to get this tube out, I have to pull. The problem is it's connected right here, so I'd have to pull both these out, plug them, pull this out, plug it, replace this tube, unplug them, plug them both in, tape it all together. I definitely suggest, if you're going to have a massive ant colony like this, is to tape all your connections. One, in case you accidentally move something, it's not going to pop out and you're not going to have a massive ant escape on your hand. The hell did you come from? Huh. She might have been an escape from earlier, because I was changing my feeders. I took some suggestion from people earlier. I put a barrier on the feeders, and now they're no longer using them to climb onto the roof and escape. And I'm hoping that is where she's from. Oh no. Oh, is that an escape? Oh, that's an escape. Shit. Hold on. Something has gone wrong. Oh, I see. This came undone. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Sorry. This is not good. Not good. Not good. Okay, so this tube right here has come undone. Get. I'm gonna end up having to kill an ant probably. Oh yeah, that's gonna kill her. That's gonna kill her. Oh well. Well, you guys get to see me try to stop an ant escape. Yeah, so I need to now replace this tape real quick. God. And this is why, like I said, that this is a good case in point why I suggest taping everything. If I didn't have this taped, it would have just popped right out, and then ants would be just flooding out. Okay, we can close the outworld, so we'll stop panicking. This is not what I wanted to do at 2 o'clock in the morning. Alright. Come on. Okay. Now, unfortunately, an ant or two had to die. Yeah, I just killed her. Oh well. Alright. Your ants go eating food. Oh. Stop being so mean to me, Stefan. Crap. Okay. I didn't realize that they were chewing this end of the tubing. Oh, yeah, they were. Okay, let me get a little bit of a better view here. Okay, so as soon as autofocus kicks in, do you see that white powder that's on my finger right there? That's what's left of the tubing there. Alright, so yeah, I definitely crushed an ant right there. Yep, legit ant. Okay, so now's as good a time as any to make sure that the tubing is now properly pushed in. there's a lot of give, it seems. I'm not sure exactly how much of this tube they've eaten away either. What I want to do is I want to get like some sort of secondary tube that goes over this 3D printed area. But yeah, the ants have been alerted that for some reason a couple ants just died right there. So the nest is on high alert, and that's a big oopsie on my part. So I'm going to now reapply tape. For those of you just joining, it turns out my ants were escaping. So it went from being a quick video of me showing off my colonies to me having to repair my colonies. But yeah, so nice little tape layer. Try to make it, especially on the bottom, make it as tight as you can, especially on the bottom. Because they tend to chew the bottom of the tubes out, not the tops. So you get that good, and you should be good for a while. Okay. So, crisis averted, I guess? Unfortunately, a couple ants did have to die, because I had to just shove the tube back in there and cutting a couple ants in half, but they've got enough workers. I think they'll manage. Alright, so, like I was trying to say before I realized that my ants were trying to escape, yeah, this is the primary nest with the queen resides in. I'm guessing she's in a back chamber now because of all the commotion. Let me just find her real quick. I've yet to see her leave the nest. Ah, there she is. Right there. So here, let me get out of the... God, that glare. There. Now I can see her. Okay, so if I just hold the camera that way, it gets rid of the glare. Excellent. Good to know. Yeah, so, and then this is the third nest, which I homemade built. It was never designed for a large colony, but it works. And, yeah, all of the color you see in there, that's all brood. They used to have some over here, but it looks like they've moved it all. That is a mixture of a little bit of brood and some leftover cotton that was put in there for hydration. See her better now. Wasn't able to see her before. Yeah, sorry about that. The colony's in a weird location in my room where it's difficult to get really good lighting. So yes, this is my biggest colony, Camponotus novaboracensis, the Red Army. Okay. My second colony, my second largest, is Camponotus pennsylvanicus, known as the Supers, as I call them, because this was my original big colony. Here's a little homemade invention. It is bottle cap, honey, cotton, and then my own personal made ant juice, as I call it, poured over it. These girls, love it. This is their first nest. Nest 1. Now it's pretty abandoned because now they have a new nest, but you can see right there is one of their first super majors. This colony has, I think, 3 or 4 of them. And this girl's been busy too. You can see her there sitting in the middle of the brood pile. It's a little bit hard to see, but yeah. She has been a busy ant. Yeah, this colony right here is roughly 2 to 3 years old. We're not entirely sure exactly. It was wildly caught earlier this year while they were in hibernation. But when I first caught this colony, it was about 50-50 between worker and major. They had no super majors. So because they were wild caught, it's hard to tell, how old it is. They may fly late this year. If not, they will fly next year. This colony right here is between 5 to probably 10 years old. This colony took 6 hours to capture over the period of 3 days, and they will have a flight this year. My third largest colony, I've only got a couple more, bear with me, is this one right here. This is Camponatus novamoricensis once again, known as the Omni Novae colony. Omni because Omni Nest, and then Novae because Campo Novae. They're at about 50 workers. She's got a decent brood pile going on here. This colony, not very aggressive. This colony, super aggressive. This colony, aggressive to fruit flies. My last colony I was keeping, well, second to last, is right here. We have a Tetramorium colony here. There you are. Now this colony is suffering from only having a month of hibernation, so her worker count is lower than what it should be, but hopefully with lots of feeding and stuff, I can pump them numbers up. And the last colony I was keeping is this one here. This is an experimental colony of mine. This is Camponatus nearticus. They're essentially very small Pennsylvanicus colony. See if I can show you the queen here. That's her, right there. And I don't have an outworld for them, so their outworld is this tube, which they have been enjoying. And then I have another colony that I am in the process of, excuse the mess on my desk, I'm in the process of identifying. This is believed to be Myrmica americana. If focus will happen, focus. These ants were found, I know it's not focusing, sorry. There we go. These girls were found in a walnut. I found them 2 days ago, and they are pretty small. I mean, here's a good size comparison for you. Myrmica americana, Camponatus pennsylvanicus, worker. So, yeah. There you are, so you can see the size difference. Yeah, I don't really know much about these girls, but once I have a solid ID on them, they will be going for sale on the GAN network, and hopefully they go to a good home. But yeah, this video went on a little bit longer than I expected, but yeah. So expect a massive live stream with these girls tomorrow. We're going to be doing some live feeding. Oh yeah, I forgot about my winter ants too. But yeah, these girls will be getting some live prey tomorrow. We're going to be doing a live stream of them eating it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then because Stefan brought it up, inside of here, not the CDs, but it's going to be very hard to see them. But winter ant queens, I have 6 of them. I'm going to attempt to do a 6 queen colony. We'll see how good or bad that goes. But yes, these are my colonies. This one is worth a lot of entertainment. And I always like this shot of like just seeing all of the workers. I can't wait for my other colonies to get large as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. But yes, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm going to be putting this up on YouTube now. And thanks for helping me experiment with this with the high definition. From the looks of it, it worked out well. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.